Ciphering now expanding. Main riblock disengaged. All blocks, orbits confirmed.
No anomalies detected.
Commencing energy exposure. Expanding gate lens. Gate creation successful.
Well, it's almost time.
Opening fleet-wide transmission channel.
Attention, fleet of Corneria. We in command have done all we can. From here on out, we're entrusting everything to you. So please, do your best. But try to come back alive.
Okay, Pop.
Link the gate. Target the aparoid Homeworld.
Okay, is everyone ready? Star Fox, move out.
Coordinates of aparoid system confirmed and stored in memory.
This is it?
It's lovely. I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, its size and mass are disproportionate.
What? What does that mean?
Are you saying...
Look there! That must be where the aparoids came from. Maybe we could use it to make our way to the planet interior.
But after the aparoids come out, it looks like some sort of shield goes up.
Multiple shield generators detected, displaying now.
If the past is any indication, there'll be hatchers along with those shield generators, huh?
Even if we could move forward, that's as far as we'd get. It'll be dangerous, but we've got to demolish all the generators and turn off that shield.
Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Fox Assault. In the last episode, we protected the orbital gate while Beltino and the other scientists finished working on the program that will destroy the aparoid queen and with it the rest of the aparoids. So now we're invading their homeworld in an attempt to do just that. But of course, there's a shield blocking our way, because why would it ever be as easy as just going right in and defeating her? So we have to take care of all these generators, and it's actually kind of a pain. This level is not one of my favorites. I don't know if I'd call it my least favorite, but it's definitely on that list. Because this level is just, it's long, depending on what difficulty you're doing it on. On bronze it's not too bad, but on some of the harder difficulties it takes like forever. For example, the gold rank video is 25 minutes long for this, if that gives you any indication. So it can be kind of frustrating to deal with, and especially just because of the way that this level is laid out. On one hand, it is designed fairly well, because they do kind of make the map into 4 different quadrants, and they're color-coded and everything for your convenience, but it still doesn't help the fact that this is like a friggin' maze. And finding your way can be difficult if you don't know how. So luckily, I do know my way around this place, so I'm just going to try to do this as quickly as possible. because you can just wander around on this map for a very long time. No joke.
I'm getting updates on the battle progress.
So yeah, that's all I have to say about the mission itself. We're going to be going around and finding hatchers, and they're kind of all spread out.
This base is
So as far as getting a score on this mission is, it's tough to get a really good long combo running. So what you'll see happening is I'll get like 20 to 40 hit combos every now and then, and that's how it'll kind of work. But your score will just eventually accumulate enough over time. One of the I don't like your tone, sir. I really don't like your tone. In fact, I'm gonna kill you for, I don't know, messing with me. It seems like a very vengeful thing to do, but then again, they're aparoids, so they must be evil, right? Well, the fact that they're trying to assimilate everyone and everything into them is kind of a bad thing, because, you know, free will is nice to have. So, yeah, we're just taking care of things. Taking care of business, as it were. And that's actually 2 of them down. There are only 4 targets in the bronze rank for this mission, and they're all in 2 of the areas. So actually, in order to get the S flags for this mission, we're going to have to go out of our way to get quite a few of them, and there's the exit. But I think I'm going to go and actually get a few of them now, because they are a little off the beaten path. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to return to the center there, because we are currently on one of the diagonal branching paths, the one that's in the northwest, aka color code red. And so they actually give you a Landmaster and an R-Wing in this level if you want to use them. The R-Wing will come into play later. You're actually required to use it later, but for now I think I'm actually going to go over and hang out in the Landmaster for a bit. And so, I believe we're gonna... Why don't we go to the purple side first, because this one will take a while to get. So, we'll just clear this area first, so we don't have anything annoying to deal with. Die. And take care of you, and now we're gonna... do we take the ramp, or do we just fly up? I vote for fly up, because fly up is cooler. I can hover, guys. Oh no, ambushes, whatever will we do? Hooray! Sometimes I just find myself running out of things to talk about as far as this level is concerned, because it just takes a while to do. I guess I should note that some of these areas that I've been going to, like this purple area here, and we'll be going to a green area in just a bit, you do actually go to those areas in the more difficult ranks, because they actually hide targets there. So it kind of takes you a little bit around the map more if you do it on harder difficulties. So I guess for that I am grateful.
It's a trap.
Oh my gosh, there's a trap, you guys. So we just have to take care of all the enemies to proceed. It's not like we haven't experienced that in video games before. It's a totally foreign concept to us as players. But we do have to take all of these guys out. I'm going to take care of you first, because you are more threatening than these guys on the ceiling. But after we take everyone out, the force field will disappear. But we should actually get the thing that we came here for, which is the first S flag here. It's over here in this corner. Now we get to do running! Yay! Running! It's exciting. Not really. But unfortunately it has to be done to get to point A, from point A to point B. It's one of the reasons why I actually took the Landmaster instead of just running everywhere, because this map is pretty big. I don't know if you can tell. So it actually is useful to be able to boost and hover and take care of things pretty quickly, because that's one of the things that the Landmaster is really good at, is just destroying enemies. So that's what I use it for. But before we go over there and head to the orange section, we're gonna go down here and get the flag. Luckily, the green flag, or at least the flag that's in this area, is not actually inside the base. It's just on the outside, so it will not take us nearly as long to get. So I actually think I'm gonna go up the ramp for this time. I'm gonna go for a little bit of variety, you know, spice of life and everything. But the flag will be here in the middle, just be invisible, and you have to just shoot it. And of course, what flag, or just any area of the game that's open and inviting, would not have a whole bunch of enemies in it? But hey, I can't really complain. It's more stuff to shoot, right? So what we can do is we can just fall off the top here, run over Crystal just for fun.
Stop joking around.
But now we're actually head towards the orange, or I guess it's orange, yellow. I don't really know which. I guess it just depends on what you have your brightness settings set to. But here, back behind the orange area, around this walkway, is going to be the third flag. So now we will actually go and start taking care of the targets again by going into this space over here. Hey, go in, Fox. It's not that hard. There isn't even a door or anything, it's just a doorway. Alright, we'll take care of these guys. I said take care of them. Good. That was almost bad. We can just blow up that explosive barrel there, and that'll take care of both of those guys. Nice and easy. Now I believe, yeah, there isn't a target down here in bronze rank, but I'm just gonna go down here and clear out the enemies anyways. Because I feel like getting hits. On them, of course, not on me. Getting hit is always a bad thing, or usually it is. Sometimes you actually want to get hit in video games. It's weird to think about that, but it does happen sometimes. Oh wait, there is a hatchet down here. I lie to you, apparently, and I'm extremely unobservant sometimes. I was actually supposed to go down here, and I didn't think I was. And I fell. That's just karma. That's karma activating, like, instantly. Instant karma. Just add cornstarch? I don't know. Also, voice cracks are fun, right? My voice is still cracking, and yeah, voice cracks are always annoying to deal with because they make you cringe. We'll just take care of the rest of these stragglers here, and we'll be heading out to the very far extremity of the base to get the very last target, and that's actually where the second to last flag is located. Having plans and then working through them is nice, as far as making routes through levels. Makes things go by a lot easier. If I just tried to do this by just pure memory and just playing it, probably wouldn't go so well. It's actually one of those things that before this, I started this LP, I didn't really practice things much as far as practicing levels or episodes before I would actually record them. I don't know if this LP would have gone nearly as well as it has been without me practicing, because this is actually the first time that I've 100%ed the game in full. So this LP was actually a chance for me to do something a little bit different and new with this game that I hadn't done before, which is kind of cool, and I definitely like the fact that I've been able to learn more about this game myself while working on it, and then be able to share it with you. I hate those guys. They are really annoying to deal with, because if you don't hit all of them, you're kind of screwed. Especially, you know, as I always say, especially on harder difficulties, because you lose more health and just things are always more difficult. I don't know if the difficulty levels in this game are necessarily all artificial in a sense, in the fact that they just kind of give the enemies more health or make things do more damage to you, because I think some of the difficulty is artificial, but I do like the fact that they add extra targets for you to destroy. I mean, that I can definitely appreciate. That's a kind of difficulty that I actually like. There are just some ridiculous situations sometimes on the harder difficulties that make you think, like, how did they really expect you to do this? There's something coming up in the next level, which is the last one in the game, that I'll be sure to point out when I get to it. But there's situations where I get frustrated with the game for being kind of cheap. So now we have a mission update.
New presence. A hatcher. What? New hatchers located under the base.
Fox,
well, isn't that just peachy?
Busy destroying things.
So I guess we're gonna have to go and get our R-Wing. You know, like I kind of told you that you would. So for this very last section of the level, enemies will respawn. Yeah. Enemies will respawn infinitely, so if you need to grind for a badge score, you can technically grind until you need whatever you need to get the badge. Granted, it will probably take a while since there aren't that many enemies out there. Just getting the R-Wing and show you. But, I mean, you can do that. That is a valid strategy. Thank you. Finally getting an R-Wing. Of course, actually, right after you get in your R-Wing, Falco will start getting chased. And then I will get chased too, but that's really not anything new. Hey, I made a rhyme. I'm such a great poet. And I actually do know it, so... There, take that. But the last flag for us to get will be atop the structure right here. So now we have everything, we can just concentrate on taking out a few enemies, and we should probably actually go and destroy some of the hatchers down below. Yeah, Pappy, I'm getting to it. So we're gonna head below the base. Actually, as much as I kind of bashed the design of this level for being too maze-like or whatever, I do have to appreciate the fact that, like, this floating fortress thing is kind of really cool, especially the fact that you actually go under it in your R-Wing. And I think the game tells you at some point, if it hasn't already, then it will eventually, that if you get shot down under the base, you actually just die. Because I never got the chance to show this off, but if you're in a level that you can fly in the R-Wing, but it's not required, if you get shot down in the R-Wing, you'll actually just fall out of the R-Wing. You won't actually die, because I said it before that you have different health bars. And so, if your regular health bar, the one that's green right now for me, that's still alive, and you can still live being shot down, which is kind of one of those things that's like, that's weird, but it's actually a nice gesture on the hands of game developers, not just instantly killing you. Keep on getting followed. It doesn't get any less annoying the more and more you play the game. Of course, Slippy's up above, I think. I'm gonna have to go up and help him. Probably atone for the last time where I tried to save him and then just kind of gave up part of the way through. Because that whole health Slippy thing that appears on the side of your screen will stay there until they leave the mission and drop out. So I probably could have full well known that Slippy was still in trouble, but I just chose to ignore it. So I think we're just going to clear up the rest of these enemies here. Take out these hatchers. There are some enemies that are just kind of sitting on the bottom of the base that you can shoot as well. And I think those actually do shoot at you. They're really not that noticeable though, unless you get up close and just kind of sit in front of them and say, hey, I'm right here, you think you can shoot me? And then you can just do a barrel roll, dodge it, and say, ha, you can't hit me. Alright, where are the other two hatchers? There they are. There's one of them, at least. We'll take this guy out. And I think the other one's going to be over here. We'll just finish up this mission, because the end of this mission is kind of anticlimactic in a way, because you're doing the thing and you're running and destroying all the generators, and you have this R-Wing section. You can just spend as much time as you want here doing whatever. So I think that's going to wrap up this mission. It takes quite a bit. This was 15 minutes of gameplay, regardless of all the cutscenes and stuff that have been happening as well. So, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. redxparasite signing out.